I was already so emotional after watching the Tamil film Peranbu, and then post that I watched Thanmatra. Safe to say that last week is the most I have cried in 2020. Hi everyone, welcome to I Just React and Review. My name is Ashmita. Hope you all are doing well, and today I will be sharing my thoughts and analysis on the 2005 Malayalam release Thanmatra, starring Mohanlal sir in the lead role. Now this film was so highly recommended to me by so many of the viewers. I was really intrigued that why this is so highly recommended. But after watching the film, I've understood why. So without dealing this, let me just share all my analysis of this film. So genre-wise, this is actually a family drama. Mohanlal sir's character Rameshan is an ideal family man. Rameshan is a loving father, a loving husband, a dutiful son, and a loyal and ethical employee of his organization. So yes, he is the bread earner of the family, but more importantly, he is the pillar and strength of the entire family. Now they are total a family of 4. His son Manu looks up to his father, and Rameshan has dreams of seeing his son become an IAS officer. Also, Rameshan is shown to live his life by a certain code of ethics. So all in all, everything goes fine and life passes by normally for this family. But tragedy strikes when Rameshan is diagnosed with early onset Alzheimer's disease and he starts losing his memories one by one. This creates a havoc within his family because the roles then completely reverse. First, he was taking care of his family. Now his entire family has to take care of him. How the family copes up with the sudden onset of the disease and how they try to adjust and make his life comfortable is the heart and soul of the story. Now, of course, when I was watching the film, I did not have any reference point of how an early onset Alzheimer disease looks like, because in the film the doctor said that it was a rare disease. Now I know that Alzheimer's generally happen to older people who are past the age of say 60-65 plus, but I didn't have any knowledge about early onset Alzheimer's. So I researched and looked at couple of articles, and yes, I found out that the early onset Alzheimer's is rare because like I said, usually it happens to the people who are above the age of 60-65, and early onset Alzheimer's happens mostly to the people who are in the 50s age bracket, and very rarely to the people in the age bracket of 30 to 40 years. And there is really no particular reason that why it happens, though it has been attributed at times to genetics. So yes, if I go by the articles that I have read, the portrayal of his disease was quite apt. Like, behaving in a childlike manner when he starts to lose his memory and losing basic motor skills. So all this happens. Of course, if any doctor is watching this video, he or she can definitely enlighten me and all the audiences in the comment section as well. But I was really happy to see that some light has been thrown to a topic like this, and that too in 2005. So that's great. So the film is written and directed by the same person, Blessy. Now let's talk about the writing first. This is a 2-hour 40-minute film. So when there is a topic like an early onset Alzheimer's, which is such a vast topic to explore, to make the writing crisp is a big deal, and I think Blessy has managed to do that very well. I personally felt that the writing was very crisp, and why I say this, because usually in a medical family drama there is a lot of time taken to set the premise and the pace, and when it comes to Alzheimer's, from whatever I have read, the symptoms take a gradual course of time to develop. So yes, there are time leaps taken in the narration, and I liked how in the first 20 to 25 minutes itself, the display of the symptoms were shown. Another aspect of the writing that I really liked and appreciated was the balance that was shown between the emotional stuff, like what the family is going through, and the display of his disease. Though honestly, for a topic like this, I wouldn't have minded a 3-hour narration also. Now when it came to the direction, the best part about the direction that I felt was how well Blessy has utilized the potential of his actors. I think except the little girl who plays the daughter, every other character has got their fair share of screen time and a very good emotional arc. So despite the film being heavily relied upon the shoulders of Mohanlal sir, the importance of other characters is also not diminished. The music of this film is done by Mohan Sitara. Now I think personally for me there is probably just one song which really didn't impact me that much, but majority of the songs are actually very fitting with the film. The song which stood out for me was the last song, Ithalu Rannu by P. Jayachandran. Absolutely brilliant song. I mean, by the end of the film I was already so emotional, and then that song came at such an important scene, so again automatically my tears started to stream down and I was like, oh, here we go again. Such a beautiful song and lyrics, and whoever played the tabla in that song has my utmost respect, period. Again, fabulous background score, because when it comes to a family drama and an emotional film, the background score itself is one of the most important characters of the film, and here the background score was beautiful. When a great scene is backed by a great score and you are feeling like an emotional wreck, then you know it is job well done by the music department. The cinematography is done by Sethu Sriram. Now, being a family drama film, the movie really didn't need any grand cinematographic scale. But still, you can't help but notice so much beauty in the frame. A large part of the movie after Rameshan gets Alzheimer's is shot in the village location with so much greenery and serenity that it is quite a treat to watch. Also, the highlight of the cinematography in this film are the close-up shots and how the camera spends time to capture and register the emotions of the character, especially of that of Mohanlal sir. And that was the basic and I feel the most important requirement that had to be delivered by the DOP. So yes, a shout out to the cinematographer for the simplicity of the camera work. The highlight of this movie, the unbelievably amazing performances. Now I'm going to talk about the 4 central characters one by one. Now of course the most important character in the film is Rameshan, played by Mohanlal sir, and there are 3 other central characters. Meera Vasudevan plays his wife Lekha, Nedumati Venu plays Mohanlal sir's father Krishnan Nair, and Arjun Lal plays the son Manu. There are various other supporting characters, but essentially these are the 4 main central characters. Meera Vasudevan as Rameshan's wife Lekha is beautiful and innocent. She is portrayed as a loving mother and wife and always has a smile on her face. This smile turns upside down when her husband is detected with the disease. She was particularly a standout for me in the emotional scenes. Also, I really liked her in the scenes where she was feeling a bit insecure when her husband fails to recognize her but has memories of his past lover from his youth. And along with that insecurity, knowing that it is not the husband's fault and she has to be supportive no matter what, I think her expressions and her emotions, the way she emoted in those scenes, just brilliant. Though I know that this was Mohanlal sir's film, but I would have also wanted to see an end to her character arc. Like yes, she was the supportive wife and daughter-in-law who took care of all of her husband's needs, but we really didn't see how her arc ended in the film. Like how we saw with the son, that by the end of the film we knew that Manu was going to take this definitive path and he was going to be on this path and prosper and whatever. So I would have wanted to see how Lekha's character arc ended, or which direction it was going, how she would have coped up with it. But that's just me. The daughter of course was very young and in school, so it wasn't really necessary to show a character arc ending for her. Nedumati Venu's performance as Rameshan's father was beautiful and painful to watch at the same time. He performed really well as the helpless father who has to see his son suffer through this disease. I really liked his character arc as well, where at the beginning he is trying to understand and cope up with the situation, that what has suddenly happened, because it's so difficult for a parent to see his child or her child suffer. And then when everyone finally moves into the family home, he becomes accepting of the situation, that this is how it is going to be. So you can see the pain in his eyes, but he's also being obviously the mature one and being accepting of the situation, that you know, my life is like this, that I have to see my son suffer. The surprise package in this movie for me was Arjun Lal's performance as the son Manu. After the film got over, I found out that it was his first film, and oh my goodness, I don't know, pleasantly shocked, I guess. Like, I only saw 2 films in his filmography, which means that he didn't actively pursue acting as a career. which is a pity because I think he would have gone very, very far. I loved the fact that he had a very definitive arc in the story, because when it comes to a disease like Alzheimer's, it just doesn't change the patient. It drastically changes the people who are directly involved with this person. So because of the circumstances, whether Manu liked it or not, he had to mature faster than his actual age. And his entire transformation was very, very believable to me, purely because he gave full 100% justice to his role. Also, probably this is just me and my imagination working at Godspeed, but I was thinking after the movie got over that, what if Manu was the irresponsible child? Because here Manu was a very responsible kid from the beginning itself, and then he became even more responsible. But I was thinking, what if he was the irresponsible kid who used to faff around all the time and didn't really care and didn't really take responsibility in the family? How that character arc would have looked, from him being irresponsible brat to becoming a responsible, son and a responsible person in the family who is actually taking care of everything. That would have been interesting to watch. What do you think? Okay, Mohanlal sir, what do I do? Should I just like bow down here only? Because I feel I am grossly underqualified to comment on this particular performance. Okay, let me simply put it this way. When I was watching this man, his complete character arc, it felt like I was watching a caterpillar transform into a beautiful butterfly. Yes, I absolutely understand why this man is considered the 7th most popular actor in the world. There are so many of his scenes that were complete standouts for me, and it wrecked my heart. And I want to talk about a couple of the scenes because it's a 2005 movie, so maybe I can talk a little bit spoiler, right? Okay, the first scene where he confuses his office for his home, and he goes to the office washroom, removes all his clothes and starts taking a shower, and his colleagues are really confused. And the way he has performed in that entire scene with that confused look and then protesting with his colleagues, I again became speechless. Another scene where he's trying to write his resignation letter because he is not fit to work anymore, and he is so confused about the spellings, and his son trying to, tell him the spelling and do his signature. Such a painful thing to watch, the way he has acted. I felt so sorry for him. I was empathizing with him and I was crying for this guy. That is how powerfully he acted in that scene. Then third, when he was giving his farewell speech in front of his colleagues and trying to put all the words correctly and together and trying to read it properly. The pain that I felt for this guy, oh my god, and that's because of the mastery of his performance. And then the final scene where he sort of remembers who he is, asks about his son, talks to his wife and all that. By that time, all Ganga Jamuna were flowing from my eyes. And then the final last ending scene, I was dead. So yes, like I said, I feel right now also while shooting this grossly underqualified to even comment on his acting performance, because he was just so perfect in the movie. I loved him. No wonder you guys were recommending this to me again and again to watch, Mohanlal sir's acting at his best. I understand that now. So thank you so much guys for recommending this movie to me. It's a must watch. Like, I'm not gonna say anything beyond that. It's a must watch. It is streaming on Disney Plus Hotstar. Please watch it and witness this amazing performance by Mohanlal sir and all the other actors, of course. Let's not forget their contribution as well. But please do watch it for those. I'm sure it's a 2005 film, so a lot of people would have known and watched this film. But for a few ignorant ones like me who did not know about it, have finally got to witness it, please do watch it. And if you have come till the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. I will see you on my next video. Bye guys.